This is a video recording, screen capture, to walk you through how to publish your newsletter. So you'll want to come in and begin to click on posts as if you would create one. And you'll see I've already done the latest one, but we're going to basically walk through doing it again. We're going to add new, and you can add new from here or from your posts. Go here and add new. I'm going to click add new. And it brings me into the editing frame where we can begin to create. If you haven't clicked this toolbar toggle yet, be sure to click that. You'll only have to do it once. It may initially look like this. Click, open it up, and you have the rest of your editing tools. For what we're doing here, you would title it. Let's say, for instance, this is the June and July newsletter. Okay. One of the key things that you'll always want to remember to do is come over and choose the newsletter category, because by choosing that is how we have it sourcing this blog post that we're creating to the newsletter page we have set up on the site. So, easy process for what we're doing here. You would just go to add media, and you can see I've already uploaded all of the images here, but I'm going to act as if we hadn't done that yet. You go to upload images, select files, and then source the image files. You've turned them from a PDF into an image file, and you would go to those and then source them. So I have them you see I have the golf tournament. We'll walk through that as well, but I have them in image files, and I forgot I put these on Drive. So you want to add them in the order that you want them to be. So click, you can do Control, hold down Control and click and choose all of them at once, and then hit open, and then it will upload them all to your media library. I'm going to switch over since we've already done that, and I'm going to go through and select, again, in the order I want them to appear. So they're in order. Okay, and now I'm going to tell it to insert into post. So as you do so, then it gives you a visual, and you can begin to scroll down and see that here are all of the images in order that we put them in for this newsletter. And again, so one of the other things we'll want to do is add a featured image. I'm going to upload an image, again, to walk you through that. You go to Upload File, select File, or you can drag and drop it here if you already have the file folder open. I'm going to select this file, and then I know that in Images I have a newsletter image that I want to use for the newsletter, and I am going to set that as the featured image. What that does is, if this were shared to Facebook or any of your other social media sites, the image will then be drawn into that social platform to publish along with the article. So at this point, if I were ready, I would be ready to finish. I chose newsletter. You may want to add a tag of newsletter. You can see it's tagged as the newsletter. It just makes it a little bit more searchable on the site. And the only other thing you need to choose is, do you want a sidebar do you not want a sidebar on this? I leave these alone and let it default to right sidebar, because the right sidebar on the post is what we'll be utilizing to get people to sign up and to do some other things. So at this point, if I were completed, I would hit publish, and then this article would go to the page as it should. I'm going to hit save draft for now. That way it's not public, it's not published. We just saved our work, and then we can come back and edit it. Any of these are always editable. Even after we publish it, we can come back and edit it and change it. So I'm going to click on preview post, which you can do at any time here or here. Either one of those will allow you to preview the post. So we'll click on it, and it's going to show you what it would look like if we had published it. So here's the newsletter. We scroll down, and as you see here, you notice that as you begin to create posts and you begin to create content, it's all set up and searchable on the sidebar. So your newsletters, as they come through, they'll begin to list out here under recent posts. The other thing being, if you went to the menu for newsletter, it'll take you here, and it'll have all of the newsletters here to where you can just click on them, and it'll take you to that particular month of newsletter to view it. This particular post, I added a link to an online newsletter as well, but I'm going to actually take that back out. So I went right to the top and clicked edit post because I want to change this post. It's already published, it's already active, and I'm going to take this link to the image out, and then I'm going to hit update, and I updated the actual May and March live newsletter post. Now the link to this article is right here. You can right click that and copy the link address, and then you can take that to Facebook or Twitter or anywhere else and share it with your social media sites. Make sure you always hit update. I do that with a little bit of redundancy in case I ever forget. Always update. If you begin to leave and you don't update the page, it will notify you. Do you want to make these updates before you leave this page? And that is how